Pain is one of the most honest forces in life. It doesn't lie. It doesn't pretend. It doesn't care about your schedule or your plans. It arrives uninvited, and when it does, it speaks in a language the soul never forgets. But here's what most people never learn: pain isn't here to punish you. It's here to wake you. And when you stop running from it, numbing it, or trying to package it up with polite words and smiling silence, that's when something incredible happens. Pain becomes propulsion. It becomes the raw energy that lifts you out of cycles you thought you were doomed to repeat. It becomes the fire that burns down the illusions, the lies, the comfort zones that were never really comfortable. Pain becomes the fuel for your becoming. When someone toxic wounds you, they want that pain to define you. They want you stuck in it, looping in it, replaying what they said, how they treated you, what they never apologized for. That's the trap. They break you and then stand back to see if you'll stay broken. But the truth is, pain doesn't have to be your prison. It can be your portal. You get to decide what story that pain will tell. You get to decide whether that wound becomes a wall, or a window. Pain has a strange way of forcing clarity. You start seeing who's real and who's performing. You notice the parts of yourself you abandoned just to survive. You see how long you've tolerated what didn't feel right because you were afraid of what would happen if you stopped. And in that clarity, something begins to shift. You stop negotiating with what hurts you. You stop trying to convince people to love you in ways they're incapable of. You stop making pain the enemy and instead, you listen to it. What is this pain trying to show me? Because pain always comes with a message. And if you're brave enough to sit with it, you'll hear it. Sometimes the pain says, this version of you can't go where your soul is asking to go. Sometimes it says, you outgrew this situation long ago, but you stayed for fear of starting over. Other times, it whispers, you've been silent for too long, and now your body is screaming the truth. Whatever the message is, it's sacred. Don't numb it. Don't bury it. Channel it. Let it move you. There's a sacred kind of alchemy that happens when you use pain as propulsion. You don't have to have everything figured out. You just need to take the next step. The first boundary. The first no that used to terrify you. The first decision that honors your truth, even if no one claps for it. The moment you move, not in spite of the pain, but with it, you shift timelines. You break cycles. You stop being a character in someone else's dysfunctional story and start writing your own. And here's the secret: your most powerful transformation often begins at your lowest point. When the room is silent. When the apology doesn't come. When the people you needed the most disappear. That's when you meet yourself. Not the version you show to the world, but the one who still stands when everything else falls apart. That version of you is a miracle. That version of you is why pain came in the first place, to strip away the noise so you could finally remember who you are. No one teaches us how to rise. They teach us how to survive, how to shrink, how to cope. But rising is different. Rising is choosing to use pain as momentum. Not by bypassing it, not by pretending you're fine, but by feeling it fully, and then turning that emotion into motion. Into fuel, into focus, into truth. That's how you move from victim to creator. That's how you become someone whose past no longer poisons their future. So let the pain come. Let it burn what no longer belongs. Let it carve the path your mind was too scared to walk. Let it reveal the strength that pretending never gave you. You don't need revenge. You don't need to be understood. You just need to use the pain. Use it to build. Use it to rise. Use it to become so powerful, so self-led, that the version of you who once begged for love wouldn't recognize the one who finally gave it to herself.